Thank you. Can I just ask you to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, so I'm George. I'm currently living in Spain in a city called Granada.
Right.
I'm an English teacher. I've been teaching online for about 3 years now. I used to teach in schools, both in Spain and in Costa Rica. But then I realized I can do this remotely and work online. So that's what I started doing about 3 years ago.
Right.
What else? I'm currently studying a master's degree in psychology. So yeah, I'm doing the two things at the same time. What else? I like traveling.
Right.
And yeah, that's pretty much it, really.
That's great. So are you in Costa Rica now? Are you?
No, I'm in Granada in Spain.
Oh, in
at the
Granada,
moment.
right?
Yeah.
I see. Right.
Yeah.
So you were in Costa Rica. Now you've.
I was. I probably should update my Cambly profile if that's
Oh,
still what it
yeah,
says.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So my name is Neetu, and I live in Bangkok in Thailand.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I've been here for 14 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I live here with my family, and I grew up in England, in London, but I'm originally from India. So I moved to England when I was four years old.
Yeah.
And I lived there, and now, yeah. So, like you, I'm living away from home and kind of in a different place. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, how about your Cambly background, George? Have you been on Cambly for a long time?
I think it's coming up to 3 years. I think I started in 2022.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been about 3 years, just over 3 years now on Cambly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly like me. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think mine was November 22. That's great. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Nice.
so good. Yeah. So do you speak to many students from South America?
I have done. I think at the moment I've not got any students from South America or Central America, partly because my time zones changed. Now I'm over in Europe.
Right.
But when I was over there, I had a few more Brazilian students and one or two from other countries like Mexico and Guatemala. But yeah, at the moment, most of my students are from Turkey, Saudi Arabia, China, and Japan.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. And how did you get into teaching, if you don't mind me asking? How did that happen? Was it always something that you planned to do, or did you?
I sort of fell into it, really. I wanted to learn Spanish, so I came out to Spain and lived with a Spanish family. And whilst I was living there in Spain in a city called Huesca, I got a kind of approach to someone said, "Oh, would you be interested in doing some English teaching?" And I'd never really taught before officially. But because I was a native speaker, they were quite keen to get me involved. So then I went back to the UK and I did a CELTA course in Manchester. And then I went back out to Spain again and lived there for about a year. And yeah, that's how it happened for me. So it was living in a foreign country, being a native speaker, sort of fell into it, really. But, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I see. So how is life in Spain? Like, if it's like someone hasn't been to Spain, what would you say is like the culture and like traditional food?
I really love it because it's much sunnier than England.
Right, yeah.
the number of days with blue skies is just a lot. They're a lot more frequent out here than back in the UK. So yeah, the weather's great. The cities are amazing. I really like Spanish architecture. Again, the food and the culture is really nice. Here in Granada, you get free tapas with any drink that you order. So you get a beer and they'll bring out like a small plate of food to go with it, which you don't really get that in back in the UK or anything. They might bring out a plate of peanuts or some crisps or something if you're very lucky, but here they actually bring out kind of some delicious savory food to go with your drink. So that's what I like about it.
Yeah. That sounds really good. Yeah. And so do you think you'll stay there long term? Is that the plan?
Well, no, I kind of come out here for a few months, and then I have to go back to the UK because of Brexit. So recently I've been flip-flopping between Spain and the UK and trying to spend as much time out here as possible. But I only moved back out here about a month ago, so I've only been in Granada for a month. But I did live here last year. At this time of year, I was here for about 3 months. Well, I travel a lot, so I kind of recently came back from a 6-month trip in Asia. I was in Bangkok as well, actually.
Oh, I see. Right. That's good. Were you with friends or did you travel?
Traveling solo. On my own, meeting people, which is always cool. But
that's good. So what do you think of Bangkok when you came here?
Vibrant city, buzzing city. I didn't spend too long there. I was only there for a week, and then I went down to the islands, and then I came back to Thailand and went to Chiang Mai, which was really cool.
Chiang Mai is gorgeous. Like in the north.
But Bangkok's cool too. I mean, I explored it a little bit, but I'd like to spend more time there just to see what it's got to offer. But that park, I can't remember the name of the park, but the one that has the like massive monitor lizards, is it, walking around the park? I don't know if you've been there.
There's Lumpini Park. I
think that's the one. That was a shock when I first saw those lizards in the city.
They look like mini crocodiles, don't they?
They do. I mean, some of them not so mini. They really gave me quite a fright.
We've seen ones near our house because there's like some areas with water, and they come out during the rainy season, I think, more, and they just go in between the traffic, and the traffic stops, and like I saw a man kind of throwing his shoe at it, trying to get it to like move out of the way. It wouldn't move.
Really?
So they say they're not harmful, but
they're not.
They're quite big. I think
I wouldn't want to find out.
No, I wouldn't either. If you kind of disturb it, I think it gets like aggravated.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah. I see. So you've got to explore a lot. Yeah, that's great. So you generally travel quite a lot? You've been around.
I like traveling. I like seeing the world, and I think this, like working as an online English teacher, is really convenient because you don't have to be in one place. You can just open up your laptop. As long as you've got a good Wi-Fi connection, you can live the dream.
It's really flexible, isn't it? You can take it anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, and you build up students, don't you? Like over the years, that kind of
exactly. I've got quite a few regulars who I now teach outside of Cambly and like privately and stuff. But a lot of my students I've met through the platform, which is really nice, and through word of mouth as well. They spread the word for like family and friends and other people.
That's really good. Yeah, that's right. So you're in Spain now. So if I could just ask you a little bit about England and where you're from in England.
Sure, yeah. So I was born in London, but I grew up in Shropshire, which is quite a rural county, really lovely, near the Welsh border.
Right.
And my hometown's called Ludlow, which is very small, but quite beautiful. We've got an old castle, which is nearly 1,000 years old.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah, it's in ruins now, but it's a great bit of history. Lots of people come to the town because of like the culture and the history. What else? Ludlow's got. It's a market town, so we've got quite a thriving market scene, and we also. The other thing that Ludlow's known for is the food festival, which happens every September, which attracts a lot of local producers and farmers and like cider makers and beer producers.
Yes.
So that's another big draw to the town.
That's great. So is it like a big farmers market they have?
Basically. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Yeah.
And that takes place around the town, but also inside the castle grounds, which is quite fun. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's like a day out, probably, isn't it? Like all the place. Yeah.
Exactly.
So do you have family there now?
My parents live there. Yeah. And so I've got family. Yeah.
Right.
1 or 2 friends.
How about brothers and sisters? Do you have any?
Yes, I have an older brother who is also living there too, although he's a bit like me. He's spending time a lot in other countries, mainly Paris, but recently he moved back. Yeah.
Yeah. So if with me, I grew up in Hertfordshire. That's where my parents are, in St Albans. Yeah. So that's where I did my schooling and everything. And it's maybe a bit like Shropshire in the sense that it's very quiet and kind of outer. It's not like in the real city, but you have to get like the overground train into central London, and then so I like it now. When I go back, I kind of feel like, it's a nice place to visit. Even though when I grew up, I didn't really I didn't like it so much, but yeah, I think you go to like places
sometimes a bit of time away from your hometown makes you really appreciate it when you do go back, right?
I agree, definitely. Yeah, that's right. So when are you planning to go back to England next? When?
Well, I'm going to be going back probably for New Year's, because someone's asked me to house sit for them. So
I see.
I'm going to go back for a bit and probably stay there for a couple of months before coming back to Spain again, to allow my Brexit allowance to renew itself.
I see.
We're only allowed 3 months in Europe now since leaving Brexit, unfortunately. So I can't live here indefinitely until I find a way to get residency, which I'm looking into.
Right. So it takes time. So Granada is southern Spain, is that right?
Yes, Andalusia.
Right. Okay. So is it different to other parts of Spain, like the food and
as I was talking a bit about the tapas culture here, that is not the case in all Spanish cities. We're quite lucky here in Granada to get free tapa with every beer. But in terms of the actual food served, some of it's quite delicious. I think probably the best place for food in Spain is in the north. What they call green Spain is where things grow because it rains more there. So you've got kind of fresher kind of ingredients and stuff. But yeah, Spanish food, they eat a lot of pork out here. If you like pork, Spain's a good place to come. And obviously, the closer to the coast you go, you can get some brilliant seafood, which is good.
I see. I've been to Pamplona. That's the place where
nice.
I went. Yeah, so they have the bull run.
That's where they do the running of the bulls.
So we went, that was before COVID and before the pandemic, and we went there and like we didn't realize everyone was wearing it's kind of like uniform. It's like a white shirt,
white and red, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we just felt really odd, like we were the only ones not wearing this kind of. So we went into the shop and got it, and then we hired like a balcony. It was about €100 just for like a few minutes. It was really but it was worth it. It was
to watch the bulls run by.
Exactly, to watch the bulls. But we weren't brave enough to go to the stadium after that. I said that's enough. Like we'll just do the bull run. So I had my kids with me, and they were quite young, so I thought that would be enough.
What did they think of it?
So they were like, it was just like blink and they've gone. It was really quick. So I think it was like the build up to it that was fun. Like everyone was like together, and they were all like, everyone was having a drink and singing, and kind of like it was a really nice kind of party.
The party atmosphere. They do like a party in Spain. Yeah,
exactly. And it's really like it goes on late into the night, doesn't it?
I've never actually been to the running of the bulls in Pamplona, but the city that I used to live in is called Huesca, and they have a kind of similar fiesta celebration called San Lorenzo, and their uniform is white and green. Instead of white with a red necktie, they have a green scarf thing. But it seems that a lot of these Spanish towns have kind of one special festival kind of day, and usually in the summer, I think, and they have their own uniform, so it's either white and red or green and red or whatever. And then I think the idea of the white t-shirts is so that when you get wine thrown over you, your t-shirt then becomes pink. And
I see. Right. Yeah. So there's so much to explore, really. Yeah, in Spain.
Indeed.
How about the beaches? Are you a beach person?
I am a beach person. I like a bit of everything. I like beaches, mountains, everything. Spain's got it all, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
we haven't got any beaches here in Granada, but if you drive an hour south, you can get to the coast, which is cool.
Okay.
But yeah, the city that I used to live in was inland as well, so it wasn't that close to the beaches. But I do love Spanish beaches too. I was in Asturias in the north in the summer, doing cycle trip on the Camino, the famous Camino trail on the north coast,
right?
And did some lying on the beach there, which was lovely.
Right. Yeah. That sounds amazing. Valencia also is another place that we went to. Yeah. So that's famous for the paella, isn't it? We had like rabbit paella. We had seafood.
Seafood and rabbit. Nice. No, Valencia's nice. I have been to Valencia, but when I went, it was 2020, the summer of 2020. So they were still kind of struggling to open post-COVID. It was still in that weird limbo period. So a lot of the city wasn't kind of thriving or as thriving as it would be normally.
Yes.
But it seemed like a great city anyway.
It is. It's really nice. So would you say are there a lot of tourists in Granada, like in the other places?
Yeah. There are quite a few tourists. There's quite a large kind of Erasmus community here as well, because there's a university here, so there's a fair amount of young people studying, and I'm getting to know the expat community here as well. There's quite a few Brits here, which I didn't realize before when I was here last year. But there seems to be lots of tourists in every Spanish city, just because they're so beautiful, and like the food here is great and stuff. So
that's right. And I think I've never lived there, but I always think the lifestyle looks really like a slower pace.
Yeah,
and
indeed.
The sun, and it's like a holiday kind of location.
Yeah, exactly.
Living there. Yeah,
that's why I'm here, I guess. I'm just trying to feel like I'm on holiday all the time.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, I guess like when you move to a place, unless you know somebody, making friends can be quite hard at the beginning. So
that's true.
You know people already?
I have a friend here who lives here already. So and then I came here in October last year for 3 months. And met a couple of people then, but through my friend, it's another English guy who lives out here, right? Similar to me, but he actually does have residency, so that's the next stage for me. If I want to try and get a permanent base out here, I need to figure out a way of working out how to live here post Brexit, which is a little bit difficult.
It's quite, everything changed after Brexit. It's kind of,
unfortunately,
exactly. We try and go back every year, like to England once a year. We were there in September, and we went last Christmas as well. So Christmas in Asia is quite different. Like being in the hot country. So the first year that we were here, we had a barbecue, and it was like, it was really nice because the weather was good, and it was like, like just in the garden, but
nice.
We're so used to like cold weather and sometimes snow, so it's quite different.
It doesn't feel so Christmassy. Say that again, sorry.
Does it snow in Shropshire? Is it quite
occasionally? If you get lucky, it does. But usually not so much in December, more kind of late January, February sometimes.
Right.
But it's lovely when it does. I do like Shropshire when it snows. Going for a nice walk in the woods. In the snow. It's lovely.
It's really nice. I can imagine it's probably a place that doesn't have as much like traffic like London.
For sure. Exactly.
Really nice.
But talking of snow, it's due to snow here in Granada this week actually. It's already snowed on the mountain, so it's lovely. You can see the kind of white snow-capped mountain in the distance.
Lovely.
And when there's blue sky, you can see like the really lovely contrast of the white mountain and then the blue sky. But a lot of people think Spain is this hot country, which it very much is. But in the winter, Spain too can get quite cold. I'm actually wearing 2 jumpers right now because it's quite.
I see. So what kind of temperature is it at the moment?
So let me check Granada weather. I think it's like, so it's saying today it will be 8 degrees, but in the nighttime it drops down to 1. And on Wednesday it's actually due to snow in the night. I'm not sure if that's going to mean it will be snowy here in the city or just a bit higher up on the mountains, but it has a snowflake symbol, so you might actually see some snow in the city.
I see, yeah. So that's another change actually in Asia, not having the seasons, like you know, we're so used to like autumn and winter and things like that. So when you were in Asia, like if there's someone who's like, you know, listening and watching who hasn't traveled to Asia and Europe, what would you say are like the main differences that you noticed?
Like what you said about the seasons, that's not something that you'll encounter over there, although, well, you do have rainy season, obviously. The food is a massive one. I absolutely love Thai food. You're very lucky to live in Bangkok. Just really amazing, the different like flavors and tastes and smells and stuff, and obviously a lot cheaper. Food's a lot cheaper out there than back in the UK. But no, there's so many things, like just the culture in general, the music, the language, everything.
Exactly. That's right. And I think I don't know, it's easy to adjust here, I would say. Like we didn't feel it was difficult to settle here, even though we didn't know many people, you know. I just think the people are really warm and friendly, really welcoming. Which makes a big difference as well.
For sure, Thai people are great.
Exactly. The only thing is the flight is quite long from here to the UK.
That's the thing. And of course there's a time zone difference as well, so if you're working if you have a remote job but you're based in the UK, then obviously you have to factor in that time difference.
Exactly. Some people here, like they work with like New York time as well, so it's the opposite. So my eldest son is 25 and he lives in London, so even like talking to him is usually like WhatsApp messages during the week, just because of the time difference. And then we'll talk at the weekend when he's up later.
That makes sense.
So what's next on your like plan, like on your bucket list? Do you have any places that you'd love to visit?
I would, there's too many places in the world and not enough time to visit, but I've recently started a master's degree in psychology, which I'm luckily doing remotely, so over 2 years. So the next thing on my bucket list is to get my master's degree, basically. But in terms of traveling, I would love to go back to South America and explore Brazil and Argentina as well. I never got the chance to go to Brazil. Well, I sort of decided not to travel in Brazil before because my main objective was improving my Spanish, and of course they speak Portuguese over there. But also it's such a big country that I didn't really know where to start. So Brazil is on my list, as is Argentina, and also China as well. Like I've been looking into some really cool places in China, and it's again such a massive country, but it's really appeals to me in terms of like traveling and
it's so diverse and every part is different. So I think with me, like having like students from there, and they always talk about where they're from and they show pictures, and it looks amazing actually.
Absolutely. So many interesting places and so many different like pockets of different cultures and different types of food and stuff.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Wow. So you're doing a master. So why did you choose psychology in particular? Why was that?
So that's a good question. Well,
sounds really interesting, but
for the last 3 years I've been teaching like one-on-one English one-on-one to adults, and sometimes people, I feel like a lot of my students prefer just to talk about their lives and stuff and just have a little chat. So sometimes it feels a bit like I'm just providing a listening ear for people rather than actually teaching English, you know, which I quite enjoy. And so I thought going down into changing careers and becoming a therapist is something that I'd be quite interested in. And then I realized my mum is actually a clinical psychologist, and I'd never really thought about doing that myself and following in her footsteps. But having been teaching English and talking to adults about their lives and sometimes about their problems and sometimes trying to offer some helpful advice, it made me realize I can kind of, it's quite of a natural kind of evolution into something different. And also I'm really interested in the subject and learning about how the human mind works and stuff. So yeah,
that sounds amazing. Wow. So have you spoken to your mum since, like, about the course and kind of got ideas?
Of course. And before applying, I had quite a few long conversations with her about what it takes to become a clinical psychologist, if that's the route that I want to take and stuff. But for now, I'm just really enjoying studying, actually, like learning more about the subject. And also because I'm doing it part-time, I'm able to continue my private English teaching classes, which is quite
excellent.
Good.
So the master's is online, is that right? You don't need to go to classes.
Exactly, it's completely online, which is why I can be in Spain.
How do you find that? Because you have to be quite motivated, don't you, to study? There's no kind of, like, when you're in class, sometimes it's kind of everyone encourages each other. Do you have like group chats or anything?
We do have a group. I'm part of a group at the moment, and we meet up with each other and discuss what we have to do for our group project together. And also every Friday we have live lectures, which we all have to turn up to. But yeah, no, you're right. It is a bit more difficult maybe because some of the course materials released, and it's on you to watch them before the lectures and stuff to make sure you've done all of the work. But I think doing it part-time makes it much easier because I can plan my week accordingly and throw in luckily I've got quite a flexible schedule, so it's not too difficult.
That's great. And the advantage is you can be in Spain and like do the masters. You don't need to be in like your local college. And
exactly. That's
great. Wow. So you've got these plans for the future. So we've almost finished. We're in the last. So what time is it there now?
It's 10:58, nearly 11 a.m.
in the morning.
In the
morning, right? So here it's almost 5 p.m. in the evening.
Okay. Nice.
So it's the opposite. And now it's kind of, they say winter, it's not like really cold, it's kind of like 20, about 20 degrees, but it's usually about 35, like, you know, like 30, 35. So, and it gets dark a bit earlier as well. So it's a bit different this month.
I was in Bangkok in February this year, and it was hot.
Right,
for me it was hot, at least.
Because I think like March, April is the hottest time, so it's probably coming up to the very hot season. They
say
humid, I think, isn't it? It's quite humid.
It was. They say there's just 3 seasons. There's hot, very hot, and extremely hot.
Yeah, that's right. And the rainy season.
And rainy,
the wet season, which has just come out of. So we've almost finished. So what's your plan for today, the rest of today?
My plan for the rest of today, I think, what will I do? Go to the gym, and then I've got a couple of lessons later as well, private lessons.
That sounds good.
Nice to meet you, Neetu.
Lovely to talk to you. Thank you very much, George. Thank you. I'll message you. You too. Good luck.